let's have fun. How are you? Got lipstick on my teeth. Hey guys, let's have fun. Today, I want to help you guys to beat the holiday stress. Beat the holiday stress. So, today I decided to wear my holiday shirt in the middle of October because I wanted to show you guys how early you should be planning to help to eliminate some of the stress. And one of my favorite things to talk about and my favorite things to do is to plan. I love planning. I plan everything pretty much. So today I'm gonna share with you 10 tips real quick on how you can help to eliminate holiday stress, right? Let's get started. So I got my notes here. I know it looks like a lot, but I promise you it's not. 10 tips to help to prevent or to beat the holiday stress. Number 1 is plan ahead. When is the time to plan? Now. We are in the last quarter of the year. In the last quarter of the year, you have Halloween for those who celebrate it. You have Thanksgiving, you have Christmas, and you have New Year's, and you have all of the other holidays in between. There's so many holidays in between that time frame. So the best thing to do is to sit down, take out pen, paper, get you a calendar, a to-do list, and just figure out what is it you're gonna do. Are you gonna do a Friendsgiving? Are you gonna do a Thanksgiving? Are you gonna do Christmas? Are you traveling? Like, what are you gonna do? When are you gonna do it? Where are you gonna do it? Do you need to book the place? Do you need to check with someone to get permission to host at their house? Are you guys gonna do this together? Are you gonna rent a venue? Are you gonna cook? If you're gonna cook, when are you going grocery shopping? You need to make your list, because you don't want to run to the store last minute, because going to the store during the holiday season last minute is treacherous. Okay, I did it, and I vowed, I was like, listen, I'm gonna have all my stuff together because the long lines, almost everything is out, you having to go to different stores to get stuff. Yeah, all of that is out. Who's gonna help you? Are you planning on pulling this off yourself? You're gonna wear the cape, you're gonna be Superwoman, or Superman, because there are some men who watch. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna do it with? So now would be the time to start thinking about that. Start planning out your menu, scheduling when you're gonna go shopping. Christmas, what are you gonna do for Christmas? Are you gonna do a brunch? Christmas brunch? Are you gonna do Christmas dinner? Are you gonna cook the same food you cook for Thanksgiving? Are you gonna do something different? Like, there are just so many questions that need to be answered, and they should be answered in order to eliminate any kind of holiday stress actually by Halloween, to be honest with you. No later than the first week of November, if you want to have a smooth holiday. Also, number 2, that was tip number 1, plan ahead. Tip number 2 is to stick to a budget. Don't try to buy happiness. Don't try to buy other people's happiness, is really what I'm trying to say. Sally didn't like you before you bought her a gift. Sally may still not like you after you buy her a gift. If your name is Sally, it just happens to be really purely coincidental that I picked that name. But for instance, stop trying to showboat people. That's not even what the holiday is even about. It is about loving and caring for each other. So if you decide, hey, this year I'm not giving out any gifts, I'm giving out love and hugs and joy and smiles and laughs. And we're gonna eat some good food, and we're gonna make some memories. Gifts are like shiny objects. Play with them for a little while, and then they get tossed to the side. So be careful spending your money. Stick to a budget. So you don't want to go into the new year with a whole ton of debt from a holiday that you have no control of what happens to the things you purchase for other people. So that's my advice on that. Tip number 3 is to be realistic, right? Be realistic. Traditions change, holidays change, life happens, things happen. So just be prepared to do a new tradition. Be prepared, like if the old tradition is still going, that's great too. But if it's not going to happen, that's okay too. Learn to adjust and move with the flow, right? Tip number 4 is to acknowledge your feelings. It is okay to be missing someone that is not able to be here with you, whether they pass off or for other reasons. They could have moved, relocated, or whatever the case may be. It is okay to acknowledge that you're sad about that or you miss them. It's okay to grieve them during this time. It's normal. It's perfectly okay. Take as much time as you need. Just don't get stuck there. Tip number 6 is to reach out. If you are feeling isolated or experiencing feelings of loneliness, especially during this time of year, reach out, okay? There are community projects, social gatherings, support groups. Google will lead you where you need to go. If you're on Facebook, look in your local Facebook events, see what's going on out there. There's meetup.com. If they have any meetups in your area, you can meet up with them, make new friends, so that way you don't have to experience just unwanted loneliness, okay? There's also religious groups, churches that may have events and things going on that you can get with, connect to, expand your community that way. Also, feel free to volunteer, right? Volunteering always makes you feel a little bit better because you're helping someone else. And just spreading love and cheer and happiness. Holidays. I love the holidays. You just have to plan for them. You can't just let them sneak up on you like a sneak attack, okay? Number 6. This one's for me, okay? But I just decided to throw it in here because if I needed to hear it, someone else probably needs to hear it too, right? Learn to say no. You cannot do everything. You can't do everything for everybody. You can't go to all the events. I have FOMO so bad. Like, I have a fear of missing out. If somebody's talking about it, I want to talk about it too. So I want to have been there so I can have my own perspective to interject into the conversation, right? But it's exhausting. It is so exhausting to try to go everywhere and do everything for everybody. And in the same time, I'm neglecting myself. So we gotta stop doing that. We gotta say no. We gotta say no, okay? All right, number 7, set aside your differences. Family gatherings, family events, these are memories. And I don't know why our brains are wired to remember the negative more than the positive. But if you get to a family event and show out, everybody's gonna remember that for years to come. Like, that's all they're gonna be talking about. So set aside your feelings and understand that your feelings, or your differences, not your feelings, your differences are not the focal point in this event. Just be cordial. You don't have to be fake. Just be cordial. Hey, how you doing? And you necessarily really don't have to speak if you don't want to. Just avoid the person, but set aside your differences so that the family and the friends can enjoy their holiday. I don't know people who really just loves stress like that. Like, I don't like to be around fussing and fighting and all of that. I like to be around people dancing, laughing, having a good time, okay? So, and that's what the holidays are for us to make memories with each other, you know. Number 8, I know it's the holidays and everybody here is talking about low vibrational plates now. I don't know why that's so the topic now, but do not neglect your healthy eating habits. Still take care of your body. You need water, make sure you get it. Don't overeat to the point where you're miserable, because that's not fun. That is not fun. So that can actually help to add stress. Like, okay, now I'm not feeling good. Now I'm sick because I have eaten 8 plates of food throughout this day, and I know I only eat twice a day for real because I always skip breakfast, and now I feel sick, you know. So just don't overdo it. Do not overdo it, right? Number 9, it is okay to take a breather for yourself. It is okay to take a break if you need to go outside, sit in your car, have a car therapy session. That's what I like to call it, a car therapy session, where when I pull up and I get home, I'm in my car, doors are locked, windows are rolled up, I'm on my phone, probably shooting a video or watching some videos, or on Facebook scrolling for a few minutes. That's just my me time to decompress before I go in the house. So if you just need a little time to take a walk in the park, or, you know, just run an errand to the store. I don't know if you want to go to the store during the holidays because they can be a little fussy, but just take you some time to go and get you some fresh air and collect yourself, get yourself together whenever you're feeling overwhelmed or whatever the case may be. Take time for you. And number 10, this is always going to be my biggest tip. Seek therapy if you need it. If you feel like the holidays are a little bit too depressing for you, you really can't muster up the strength to get through it. If any of the previous tips that I have advised you, you feel like would not help you, feel free to just get you a therapist. And I have a therapist. She's a Black woman and I love her. She is amazing. I feel like she gets me, and she helps me to see me. And she teaches me some life skills and tools that I can use that I really feel like should have been taught in school, but that's a whole other video. However, all else fails, seek therapy, reach out to someone, and talk to someone. And those are my 10 tips to help prevent holiday stress, okay? And we're talking about this in October because we're gonna blink our eyes and it's gonna be November 1st. We're gonna blink our eyes, it's gonna be Thanksgiving. We're gonna blink our eyes and it's gonna be New Year's. Like, the whole year is gonna be gone. So now is the time to think about, what are we doing for the holidays and who are we doing it with and who's helping us, because we're not doing it all by ourselves. We are a tribe for a reason, okay? All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, enjoy life with Toya.